People ask me why I do it. Wake up early every morning, wrap my hands, put my gloves on, face my shadow, throwing, blocking, keep on moving. Every move starts the next one, makes me better. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Focus. When I move, I feel unstoppable. The feeling I get from succeeding makes me move tomorrow too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's of work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan, the 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh man Murray Sutherland, he became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and three-weight world champion, Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the 6th boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the 4-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story, and it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight.
So hello, good evening and welcome to Argo Boxing Cup Home Show here at the Albion in Yoker. My name's Jamie and you're watching JATV Live. If you are a subscriber on our Facebook channel, you're going to see this first. If not, you'll be watching on YouTube. Our ring announcer, Mr. Vincent Keane, is currently in the ring. It's a great bout to kick off the first bout of the evening. We've got 14, let's have a wee look at them.
Number 1 of the evening is a junior contest, boxed over 3 2-minute rounds. This bout is sponsored by JC Electrical. Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out of the red corner, he represents the Spring Hill Boxing Club. He is McGarvey. His opponent facing him across the ring, representing the Argo Boxing Club. Boxing out of the blue corner, Ramsey. The referee in charge is Mr. Jim Smith, 3 2-minute rounds.
Ramsey in the blue corner and McGarvey in the red. So 3 2-minute rounds.
Stop, Jaden!
So where do we issue there with sound? Jaden McGarvey, the red corner from Spring Hill. Ramsey, the home boxer in the Bout. Referee Jim Smith, he's starting the bout. Final 10 seconds now, round number 1. Here at the Argo Boxing Club home show at the Albion in Yoker. That's it for round number 1. So great first round, I think, for both boxers, quite evenly matched. I'm just going to fix my camera, that's a bit worrying. Nice shoots at that straight left jab from Riley earlier in the round. Jaden trying to find space, getting caught up here and there, but towards the end of the round really put his foot down, trying to push back. We'll pass back to round number 2 in the ring. Great work there from Jaden, the red. Riley still trying to push forward. Nice head movement there. Let's see, that's what I mean with Riley. Uses these straight shots. It's a lot of power in those straight shots, straight right down the middle, which you don't always see in younger boxers, but they can master that well. He has got the slight height advantage, and he just keeps going forward. Jaden, as tough as they come, using that ring space well. Try to get out of harm's way. He's using that left hand of his own, swinging. Your referee, Jim Smith, keeping an eye. The action is it's no hit to interfere too much, which is a credit to the boxers, I suppose. But Riley does have these big straight shots. There we go, Jaden. I'm loving this bout. So you get Riley in the blue corner. As I said, slight reach advantage. Final 10 seconds there around number 2. There we go for round number 2. As I said, great start for both these boxers. We're now going to go into the third and final round. So it'll be 3 2-minute rounds. And for those of you just joining us, you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the Argo Boxing Cup home show here at the Albion in Yoker. My name is Jamie O'Neill. Unfortunately, this is another one of those venues you can't really get a great signal. So if you are a subscriber to JATV Live's Facebook channel for $3.49 a month, you'll be seeing us first. And if you're not, and you're on the YouTube channel, what you do to the YouTube channel, you get it for nothing. So how's everybody been? You can still leave some comments. Make sure you're tagging people. But here we go, third and final round here at the Argo Boxing Cup home show at the Albion in Yoker. Jaden McGarvey, Spring Hill in the red corner, boxing. Argo's Riley Ramsey in the blue. Jaden now putting the pressure up. I did say he is tough as they come. He will use that ring space if he can. Riley needs to stick to the game plan, keep those straight big shots as you see now. Jaden getting a bit better at blocking what's coming towards him as well. How he's took some of those shots, I don't know. The energy of these two has been great. kept it right up to the final round. Jaden now really taking big chunks out of Riley when he can. They're going to be feeling this. As Jim Smith, as I said, in round number 2, he's no had to interfere too much. Final 10 seconds now, round number 3, and then we will have a winner for you. Wow. Great first bout to kick off the Argo Boxing Cup home show here at the Albion. And we're not going to mess about, we're going to go straight back into the ring with our ring announcer Vincent Keane, who will announce the winner of bout number 1. Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation. What a fantastic start of the night. Your referee, Mr. Smith, brings both boxers together. The judges' scorecards are in. The winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Ramsey.
So guys, you're watching the Argo Boxing Cup home show here at the Albion. Your ring announcer, Mr. Vincent Keane, is currently in the ring. And don't forget, you can subscribe to JTV Live's Facebook channel by clicking subscribe. It's free, $49 a month. Consider you buy me a coffee. Let's go back to the ring.
Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out of the red corner. He wears the Stars and Stripes shorts. He represents the Murthia Boxing Club. He is Henry James. His opponent facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the tartan shorts with the white trim, representing the Granite City Boxing Club, Cody Cuthbert. Your referee in charge is Mr. Jim Smith. 3 1.5-minute rounds.
So we get Henry James and the red corner, Cody Cuthbert in the blue. Here we go, round number 1. Your referee is Mr. Jim Smith. I believe Vincent said this was 3 1.5-minute rounds. Slow start to this bout usually comes with more experienced boxers, but then flares up. Well, we fireworks, isn't they? Cody's shots are similar to the Tartan Tornadoes. Josh Taylor. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. He wants to be world champion one day. Henry James got the American flag. Still weak elements to them trying to suss each other out. Great head movement there from the blue corner. Jim Smith, first time he's had to interfere. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Another great start to another bout. Pace was a bit slow. Sometimes you see younger or smaller boxers in the ring, you expect them to just really go at it. But over time, maturity levels kick in. And you see them sort of taking their time, sussing each other out, looking for those opportunities, which both these boxers have done. So great to both Henry James and Cody Cuthbert. Let's go back. So referee begins round number 2 here at the Albion in Yoker, the West End of Glasgow. I will say, well, I remember the first ever show that I ever went to was an Argo Boxing Club show. My mate was boxing. He was boxing his mate in an exhibition, but we didn't know the rules. To go round number 2 begins. We didn't know the rules, and we're shouting, "Oh, boxes, he daft, get in there!" For an exhibition with his mate. So we got a chip there. Jim Smith just double checks. And we just try to make this bout his own, with his own pace. As is Cody, try to find body shot, head shot. Great movement there for Cody. Very impressed with these two boxers. Both try to find their opportunities. Both have these wee, as I said, in round number 1, they're like wee fireworks. They just set off, they flare up, and just get really stuck into it. Final moments around number 2. Oh, great wee round there. It's quite evenly split. You can see slight differences in their style. I think Cody in the blue, for me, possibly just edged that one. Great to watch, the both of them. Still what we play for in round number 3. Don't go anywhere. So we pass back to the ring for the 3rd and final round of bout number 2. Here at the Argo Boxing Club home show, being held at the Albion in Yoker. We go down number 3. So it's still what we play for in this round, but expect both boxers to just pick up the pace a wee bit, try and pick up their points where they can. And when they do pick up that pace, you'll see wee entanglements happen, but Jim Smith is there. Keep the pace. As I said, both slightly different styles, but they're both executing their game plan very, very well. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a split decision. I'm conscious that I'm seeing one angle, as are you, whereas the referees and the judges around the ring. Final 10 seconds around number 3, and then we will have a winner for you. We got another great bout there. Emery lifts his hands, and let's pass back. Vincent Keane in the ring as we find out the winner at bout number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, show your appreciation for both these boxers. Another fantastic round there. Your referee, Mr. Smith, brings both boxers together. Your judges' scorecards are in, and the winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Henry Keane. Ladies and gentlemen, Keane with applause going for his opponent, Cody Cooper.
So that's the end of bout number 2. So unanimous decision. I thought possibly it would have been a bit close to the judges. But great work there for both boxers. And now we are going to go into bout number 3. And I'll pass you back to Vincent Keane, your man in the ring.
Number 3 of the evening is a schoolboy contest. Box over 3 1-minute rounds. This is sponsored by Kilpatrick Peddlers. Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out in the red corner, representing the Doon Valley Boxing Club, Josh DeMarco. Boxing out in the blue corner, he represents the Argo Boxing Club. He is Aaron Ward. The referee in charge is Mr. John McDonald. 3 1-minute rounds.
There you go, round number 1.
Keep moving as well. Keep the trend good, George.
So we've got Josh D'Amico in the red, Aaron Ward from Argo in the blue. It was a slight mistake on the cards. Josh straight left set as Aaron swings back. Final few seconds of round number 1. That's it for round number 1. So Josh D'Amico in the red corner on the right hand side of your screen. Aaron Ward, the blue corner from Argo, and the left hand side of your screen. So far, we've seen Josh a bit more composed, using those straight shots, whereas Aaron is coming out swinging. His shorter rounds are going really fast, so you're trying to pick up as much points as you can, as fast as you can, in a short period of time. We'll pass back. Your referee, Mr. John McKenna, in the ring as we go into round number 2. Round number 2 here at the Argo Boxing Club home show of bout number 3.
Move, Josh.
Josh doing great, just swinging straight down the middle when he can. Aaron boxing back. Josh taking good instruction for his corner. You can see he is listening to them. They'll tell him to take a step back. He's taking that step back. There we go, again, step back. Nice work there from Josh Boy. J Boy on his back, his shots. Final few seconds around number 2. Josh really keeping that pressure up, that pace throughout this bout so far. Got a wee great round there. Fight, I need to get that one a bit more clearer to the red corner. First round a bit close, so we'll see how it plays out in round number 3. But we Aaron in the blue definitely trying to keep up with the pace is tough as an opponent as he can be. But great to watch the energy in the ring. Josh done well listening to his corner, taking a step back when his coach Sam told him to. It's great to see that sort of relationship between the boxers and the coach. So let's pass back to the ring for for the third and final round here for bout number 3, the Argo Boxing Cup home show on JATV Live. Josh D'Amico in the red corner and Aaron Ward in the blue. Now Aaron is trying to keep up the pace, get really in Josh's face. Josh, nice wee side step left, composed himself, and then try to swing those straight left and rights. Aaron still powering forward. Final few seconds of this bout. Great work there again from Josh. Not a great wee bout. For me, I think it's depends what the judges have seen, to be honest, because Aaron did keep that pace up. He was swinging. Josh, for me, had the cleaner bouts, cleaner shots. Let's pass back to Vincent Keane in the ring as we find out the winner of bout number 3 here at the Argo Boxing Cup home show at the Albion and Yoker.
Your referee, Mr. McDonald, both boxers together. You've got his scorecards already. And the winner of the unanimous decision in the red corner, Josh D'Amico. His opponent, Aaron Ward. This fight is sponsored by Payton.
Josh, my man, how you doing?
Good, yeah.
So you just won your bout. Great boxing, but how did you find it through?
It was a bit scrappy, but I got the job done and I got the win.
So I seen that your coaches were shouting, "Oh, take a step back." You were taking a step back. Were you listening to the coaches in the corner? Did you even know you were listening to them?
I didn't really know, but I tried my hardest too. He was a good pressure fighter, but I just tried to use it to my advantage.
You seen that I was trying to come up to your face, but your straight shots were brilliant. Like I could see that the accuracy throughout the 3 rounds. I think you were just edging it. He's maybe got a bit more to learn, but it was a good learning curve for him. But you done brilliant just to keep that pressure up. What are you going to do now to celebrate?
Probably go get a Mackey's and go to my bed.
My man, enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, well done. Take care. That's Josh D'Amico.
Bout number 4.
Just won his bout. Let's pass back in the ring with Vincent Keane for bout number 4.
Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out of the red corner, he represents the elite boxing club. He is Stra. His opponent facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, representing the Argo Boxing Club, Leard. The referee in charge is Mr. John McGarvey, 3 2-minute rounds.
This is Max Stain in the red corner and Ryan Leard in the blue. Here we go, round number 1. Great work here from Max in the red. Even on the back foot, you can see there, Max just has a bit more control, composure. Big shots coming, but John McKellar is pulling him up for using his wrist. Very interesting first round there between Max Jane in the red corner and Ryan Leard in the blue. This is bout number 4 of 14. We'll have about 6 bouts and then a break in between. I'll pass back as we go into round number 2. So, how's everybody finding it? Here we go with round number 3. So I was just grabbing a drink. I was watching for the bar. Third and final round. Max Jane in the red corner and Ryan Leard in the blue.
Ryan, keep punching. Come on, Ryan, be man.
Great, big shots there coming. Brian is he's coach is telling him to keep going. Yes, pulling back sometimes, but it's great. We work ethic there from him. You can see, sorry, Max. He has the physical ability, he's got the stamina. Big shots, big right there. Ryan, I think he took a big shot to the head there. Your referee, John McKenna, keeping a close eye on what's going on in the ring. He is the one that sees it up close and personal. Going to get a count. Remember, a count isn't the same as it is in the pros. Max stands in a neutral corner. Ryan looks like he's taking quite a big shot to the left eye. No blood or anything yet. Maybe some bleeding to the nose. Final few seconds around number 3. There we go. What a great bout there. Well done to both boxers. Great boxing. We pass back in the ring with Vincent Keane for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a fabulous bout here once again, showing appreciation for both these boxers. Your referee, Mr. McKenna, brings both boxers together. Your judges, scorecards are laying in honour by unanimous decision. In the red corner, McGroy. Ladies and gentlemen, keeping your applause for Ryan Leard. Photos in the headlines.
So Max, you just won your bout. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling brilliant. It was a great fight. Credit to the other boy. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Good fight.
So I was saying you're a very strong boxer. You can see your athletic ability, your stamina stayed right in there to the end. What was the game plan, or did you have a game plan? Is this just how you box?
I just kind of box with a long straight style. I try to pick the shots most I can, but when I need to go for it, I will. But I try and stay calm most of the fight.
And were you hearing your cornermen between the rounds? Sometimes they're giving you some advice. I've seen you reacting to some of that. Do you hear them when you're in the ring, or is it something subconscious?
Yeah, you do hear them when you're in the ring. It just depends how you handle pressure, really. But I can hear my coaches when I'm fighting and when I'm taking a break between rounds. But credit to the boy again, and thanks to my coaches.
Right, my man, what's the plans for the rest of the weekend? Go play in the snow?
Well, where I'm from, there's not really any snow. So
I don't know, I'm the opposite. I'm in Ballock, it's like sheets there, so you're still waiting for it?
We don't have any of it, we're waiting, but it's very icy outside, so hopefully I go out and have a good time with my pals and that.
Right, man, you deserve it. Well done. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, pal, yeah?
Sponsored by ATS General Builders. Let's introduce you to your boxer. Boxing out of the red corner. He wears the black shorts with the white trim. He represents the Falkirk Phoenix Boxing Club. He is Camille. His opponent facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner. He wears the blue shorts with the white trim. He represents the Argo Boxing Club. He is Josh McGroy. The referee in charge is Mr. Paul O'Connor, 3 2-minute rounds.
So Paul O'Connor, your referee in the ring, taking over. You get Ken Neal, Falkirk Phoenix in the red corner, and Josh McGroy from Argo in the blue. It's got to round number 1 here at the Albion in Yoker for the Argo Boxing Cup home show. You're watching JTV Live's coverage. Very, very quick start here. Josh tries to set the pace, his head guard. Okay, we get Special K. Multi-time Scottish Elite champion in Kane's corner from Falkirk Phoenix, Stephanie Kernahan. It's Kane really powering forward. We're getting a count here. Now as Kane's head guard, this came loose as Stephanie Kernahan, coach, sorts that out. The energy in this bout is unbelievable. I can sort of feel it for here. We of course were at the Falkirk Phoenix home show earlier in the year. There we go. With the bout restarting. Both these boxers just really going for it. Game plan has went out the window. Getting tangled up here and then. But how they're going to keep this energy through it, I don't know. They're big lads, light on their feet. Josh McGroy in the blue and Kane Neil from Falkirk Phoenix in the red. Final few seconds around number one. Big right there from Kane. Left, right, I see them landing. Great first round there. How they're going to keep that energy up throughout the 3 rounds, I don't know. But great work there. As I said, multi. I don't know what that word is. Something to. She's won a lot of elite championships. She gets Stephanie Kernahan, Special K from Falkirk Phoenix. And we will go back into round number 2 here at the Argo Boxing Club Show for bout number 5. Round number 2. Big shots there coming from Kane. We're going to get another count. We're going to have the doctor just check him out. I'm just going to cut the feed in the meantime. Doctor, this is Dr. Scott. Doctor just checking Josh McCrory over as this bout restarts. For those new to our streams, we try not to record any boxer getting in difficulty or medical attention. I think Kane over the rounds has really found his style, and the referee calls it a day here. Kane is the winner, but we'll pass back to Vincent Keane in the ring for the official announcement. Well done there to Kane. Unfortunately for Josh, As I said, I just think Keane was finding his rhythm, finding his pace. Great work there. Let's pass back to Vincent. Keane in the ring with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't play boxing as we saw here. Show your appreciation for both these boxers that follow us out.
Keane, you've just won your bout. How's that feel?
Oh, it feels great after the championships, getting a win under my belt again.
So I think I literally just said Kane's starting to find his feet, starting to get his rhythm, and then you ended the bout. What was going through your mind in the first round up until then?
First round, I seen the height on me, I had a height advantage and length obviously, but I just stuck to my plans. I seen that he was swinging and it just went under with the straight punches.
So Stephanie, I was just saying to my mate here, he was like, oh, his coach is good. I said, do you know how many titles she's won? Cigar break, she came back. There's nobody better height to have your corner, but are you proud of him?
Aye, absolutely. That's one thing we've been working on in the gym, is he usually starts slow, and that was his downfall at the development championships. He started slow, he got caught cold, and then lost. Was it first round, wasn't it? Aye, second, sorry. So he got caught cold and stopped in the second round, and then so what we thought is change tactics, let's go. We need to fly out in the first round, and he done just that. His fitness, everything's been brilliant.
Well, you kept the pressure up, and to be honest, I can't wait to see you again. You get Stephanie in your corner, you get nobody better in your corner. You're definitely learning as you go along, but what's the plans for the rest of the weekend? Celebrating?
Aye, well, you said so.
Not too much celebrating, have it back in the gym on Monday.
No, a well-deserved break for him. He's going to take a wee break and then come flying out for the new season.
Right, man, can't wait to see you again. Take care of you, Stephanie, as always. Thank you, yeah, take care of you. So we go round number one in the ring, North Glasgow. Aidan McDonald and Lewis Sherry for Argo. There we go, great first round. Here we go, round number 2. Aidan McDonald, North Glasgow in the red corner. Boxing Lewis Sherry from Argo in the blue. I know both these clubs have been close to each other. The coaches got on great. A few of the boxers got on great. They've had opportunities to spar each other. Don't know if these two in particular have had an opportunity to spar each other, but Aidan definitely get a height advantage. Should be going straight for those straight bouts. I've just heard one of his coaches shout. North Glasgow picked up 3 awards during the Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards. Stephen Ferguson, 2-time elite champion, won most improved boxer. Nice work there from Aidan. Then Jocko and Gary Melville picking up special recognition awards and community champion awards. Final few seconds of round number 2. Oh, sorry, there's been a lot going on in between that bout, just with some technical stuff. But great bout as it is. As I said, North Glasgow picked up 3 awards at the Scottish Boxer Year Awards that we had early in November. And Argo, they had tons of nominations, including Coach of the Year for Eddie Wilkie, Peter and Patrick Payton on the list. But definitely there'll be a few nominations, I think, coming out of this event. Let's pass back in the ring as we are about to go into round number 3 of bout number 6. Big shot there from Aidan. We're going to get a count. The referee restarts the bout. Later on tonight we'll have Dastan Camille. Pretty sure he's making his return. We'll see boxes Wasim Anib, who is the Western District Elite Champion. That'll be an absolute belter. Again, 2 guys that I know very, very well. Love and respect them both. That'll be coming up later on. Nice wee side step there from Aidan. Final few seconds of round number 3. And that's it for round number 3 of bout number 6. We'll pass back straight. I'm going to go. I'm taking wee clips of the winners. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was references Moyer. We'll show your appreciation for both these boxers. Your referee, Mr. O'Connell, brings both boxes together. The judges' scorecards are in. And the winner on a 3-2 split decision. In the blue corner, Lewis Shelley.
And I am now joined with Lewis. Lewis, my man, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thoughts on the fight? The bout, I'm not allowed to say fight.
I didn't think I was going to win that, I can't lie. It was a really good fight though, done really well.
You kept in it right to the end. I thought it was close. It was a split decision, so obviously the referees, the judges are seeing the whole ring. But what was going through your mind through the rounds?
I thought I've got to keep my hands up. I was dropping my hands too much, and I thought I've got to push through it because it was a really, really hard match. It's got really long elms, but
so that means you learned a lot.
Aye, I'm so happy.
You can swear if you want, I don't mind.
Oh, thank God, man. That was a really hard match. I didn't believe myself in the start, but pushed through it and it worked out well.
Listen, man, what's your plans for the rest of the weekend?
Gonna have a gaff, gonna get on it.
And then back in the boxing the weekend, or are you for the Christmas?
That's me till Christmas. I'm gonna put on a few pounds, gonna enjoy my Christmas.
Probably, my man. Listen, well done, and I'll see you after the new year, yeah? Cheers, pal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Marriott Glasgow, and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are, and tonight is a culmination of a year's of work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh Men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan, the 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh Man Murray Sutherland, he became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and 3-weight world champion Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the 6th boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the 4-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story, and it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight.
Hi guys, welcome back. This is going to be bout number, I think 8. I've hosted bout numbers, I'll be honest, because there was one extra bout and I'm not good at numbers. Joking, I'll get advanced higher maths. So we're going to pass back to Vincent Keane in the ring to announce both these boxers.
Bout number 7 of the evening is a junior contest, boxing with 3 2-minute rounds. Sponsored by the CBS, Ben Welsh, services now. Just introduce you to your boxers. Boxing around in the red corner. Around the red camera pants in the white shorts. He represents him in the boxing club. He is Keane Zamin. Boxing out of the blue corner. He represents the Urban Elite Boxing Club. Wearing the red shorts, the white tassels. Here's Freeman. The referee in charge, Mr. Jim Smith, 3 2-minute rounds.
Here we go, just about to go to round number 1. Lee Freeman in the blue corner. And Caden Zamin from Middlesbrough in the red. Caden obviously travelling up. So he's no came up for a laugh. We're just waiting for a head guard for Lee in the blue corner. And here it comes. So you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the Argo Boxing Cup home show here. And the Albion, which is in Yoker in the west end of Glasgow. My name is Jamie O'Neill. And we are just about to go back in the ring for, I think, bout number 7 or 8 possibly, with your referee, Mr. Jim Smith. And here we go, round number 1. Caden Zamin in the red and Lee Freeman from Urban Elite in the blue. Nice use of the ring there from Caden, red, and he's following through. But Lee Freeman trying to keep that pressure up. From my judgment, he's got a slight sight reach advantage, not too much. But Caden, nice work there, getting that right hand in the inside.
Come on, jab, jab, jab! Speed, Keane, speed! Don't swing, come on! 1-2s as well!
Nice work there, you see Caden trying to anticipate the return from his opponent, Lee.
Chin down, son, chin down! Chin down, Keane! Good lad! Come on, son! Chin down! Put your chin down! Pinky boost down!
Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Come on! Yeah, you guard up, you're getting sloppy!
Wow, what a great first round there for both these boxers. A bit too early to call, but great work from both. I think very, very, very close. Caden Zamin from Middlesbrough Boxing Club and Lee Freeman from Urban Elite. They've came to meet each other here in the grand city of Glasgow, in the town of Yoker. You're watching JTV Live's coverage of the Argo Boxing Cup home show. Let's pass back to round number 2. So go round number 2. It's a great matchup, these two. They're clashing styles slightly, but both try to keep up the pace, not either one backing down as Caden gets Leard right in the corner there. Referee Jam Smith taking charge in the ring.
Move your head! Move your head! Move your head! Side to side, son! Good lad!
Great work there from Caden in the red.
Look at what you're doing!
He's got a great left, and then he moves his head anticipating what could possibly return in. Get some blood from the nose of Lee. But Lee keeping that pressure up when he can. Caden again getting Lee right up to those ropes, right in his face. So referee's going to stop, we're just going to cut away as Jim Smith attends to Lee in the corner. And we are ready, just about ready to restart. Said they're getting tangled up at times, but it's just a clash of styles. As Caden, when he throws that left, he moves his head, almost anticipating the return from Lee. Referee just reminding Caden, keep his head up. Final 10 seconds of round number 2 between Caden, Zamin and Lee Freeman here at the Argo Club. Argo Boxing Cup home show in Yoker, Glasgow. Another great round there. We've seen blood come from those. I have to say, very impressive from Caden. When he throws that left, you see him just dodging his head to right, anticipating what's coming back. Clashing at times, but I think Lee's struggling to sort of pick up the points. As I said, I see from one angle. But great bout so far, regardless. Still think it could be all to play for going out to round number 3. But definitely for me, Caden picking up that round. Great work. I just hope they can keep that pace and that energy going into round number 3. But let's pass back as we move into round number 3 here at Argo Boxing Cup home show at the Albion and Yoker.
It's your fight, this is it! Get your guard high and your chin down! Right, go! Come on! Put your chin down! Sure. And again! Good lad!
Big left there from Caden.
Again! Good lad!
As Lee tries to set the pace here. Caden now finding a wee bit of confidence there. He's seen the feet movement. They're getting tangled up at times, but it's been a great match-up.
That's better. Get your guard up. Push him back. Body in.
Caden, get a great guard as he moves in. Got those hands up, making it difficult for Lee to break through, but Lee is relentless in trying.
It's your fight. Don't give it away.
Kept that pressure up throughout.
High guard.
Lee try to keep that pressure up in this first round.
Put the pressure on now.
Both these lads going to be feeling it.
2s and 3s. Caden, 2s and 3s.
Not long left of this bout. Big right there from Caden, landing.
Come on. Again.
Final few moments around number 3.
Come on.
Big shots coming. Well done to both these lads in the ring. Very, very impressive from both of them. We'll pass back to Vincent Keane as we find out the final scores. But well done to both these lads. Very, very impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for both these boxers. Another flag was played there. The referee, Mr. Smith, brings both boxers together. Your judges' scorecards are in. And the winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Keane Zamin. Keep your applause from his opponent, Freeman.
Alright, Katie, my man, if you don't understand my accent, just stop me. You just won your bout. How was that?
Very good. I thought it was closer than it was, but I won unanimous, so I got the job.
I seen you. Who is that? Your brother or your dad?
Yeah.
Your young dad.
Yeah.
I seen you there. Sort of. It was like you wanted to sure if you won it.
Because it's an away show and it's in Scotland, obviously.
Yeah, we're all cheaters.
Yeah. Majority of the time they give it to the home boxer, so I wasn't sure. I thought I had to do more to win it, but I won.
Definitely, from what I was seeing, I was very impressed with your performance throughout. You've got a lovely wee. You swing your left and sort of dodge to anticipate what's coming back towards you. Where did you learn that?
My brother Harris, he boxes for England. He's a slick southpaw. He's always done a right hook spin off. So I've learned it because I'm orthodox. I do a left hook spin off, and it's just always worked.
Right, my man, you celebrating this weekend, or are you back in the gym before Christmas? What?
Back in the gym before Christmas, got to go again, few box cups next year, keep my weight down.
Right, my man, listen, enjoy the journey back, and take care, my man, well done.
This is sponsored by Hill Union. Let's introduce you to your boxer. Boxing out of the red corner. He represents the Urban Elite Boxing Club. He is Gibson. His opponent facing him across the ring, representing the Argo Boxing Club, Connelly. The referee charge is Mr. John McDonald. 2-minute rounds.
So we'll have a wee break, I think, after this bout. But until then, we get 2 rounds left. You go round number 2. Argo, Boxing Club's Sean Connelly, and Oven Elite's Lee Gibson. Big shots coming from both boxers. Great work there from Sean Connelly, but he's getting pulled up. Mr. John McKenna, 1-star referee, the man in charge of the action. Great work there from the blue corner. First time I think I've seen Scott box. And now great work from the red corner, Lee Gibson. Also the first time I've seen him box. It's nice to see these great matchups where there's a bit of to and fro between both boxers. Means it is 50-50 bouts when possible. Oh, I'm just annoyed these two, to be honest. They've got both. Both get great stances. You can see they're waiting for the right moment there. And I am predicting if this goes into round number 3, which I think it will, they're just going to explode. But the rhythm of this bout has been great to watch. Final few moments of round number 2. There you go, well done, man. I'm enjoying this one. Sometimes when I'm looking at boxers' faces when they come out around and they sort of shake their head and they don't look like they're too happy with their performance, and I'm like, nah, mate, you've done well. But again, they're obviously in the bout. I'm at ringside for one angle. So how we all doing? He's good. Cheers to everybody that's reached out. Obviously, the last few months I've been finding life a wee bit difficult. I'm not embarrassed to admit it. But I have a good family, good group of mates, and great. I don't want to say suppose, that's a bit big-headed, but I get JATV boxing family. They've been reaching out, make sure I'm all right. Let's pass back in the ring for round number 3. Your referee, Mr. John McKenna. In the blue corner, we have Argo Scott Connelly. In the red corner, Arvin Elite's Lee Gibson. Third and final round. Both these guys need to really pick up the pace now. Pick up as many points as they can in this final round, so I think it has been a bit evenly spread. I'm guessing it's going to go to a split decision. I do not envy our Western District officials and judges. Just in all of these guys here. Big left right there, very fast from the red corner. Lee Gibson. Final few seconds around number 3, and then we'll have a winner for you. That's it for round number 3. I'm just going to pass straight back because I'm going to go take a wee clip of the winners getting announced. Pass back to your ring announcer Vincent Keane with the official announcement, and then I think we go for an intervote.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fabulous boxing contest once again. Some appreciation for both these boxers. Your referees against both boxers together. Your judges' scorecards and the winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Connelly. Please remember, please keep your close to his opponent, Leard Gibson. I'll get a picture taken here. Our sponsors for that were Hillview Inn.
So Scott, my man, just while you're about, how you feeling?
Aye, I feel good, man. Good to get the win, man. Quite hard, but well, not hard, but
I thought that was a very, to be honest, very a 50-50 bout. I think both of you were keeping the rhythm. It was a brilliant thing to watch. Sometimes I'm just standing there watching. I'm not even saying nothing because I just thought both of you were brilliant. But what was your thoughts going through that bout?
Just mine was mangled, man. See, everybody's shouting at you, but do this, do that, and all that. It's hard, but I managed to keep focused, keep calm, and bring back your win. So it was good.
So I've been asking everybody what's the plans for the rest of the weekend, the rest of the year. You stopping for a bit, bouncing back after New Year, or what's the plan?
Well, this is my club's last night actual boxing, so probably be back January, 10th of January, a wee bit earlier, just to start training, get ready for fights like the Scottish and the Westerns coming up and stuff. So, aye, man.
Right, man. So I'll see you in the new year, but don't celebrate too hard, my man.
I know, man.
Enjoy the rest of your night, yeah?
You too.
Cheers, my man. So pass back in the ring, Vincent Keane as he announces the next bout, which I think this will be the final bout before the break.
Bout number 9 of the evening. Bout number 9 of the evening was the skills contest, box number 3, 1.5 minute rounds. The sponsor for this is NMG and Anchor. Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out of the right corner. He represents the Leard boxing club of Ireland, his opponent facing him across the boxing out to the blue corner. From Aberdeenshire, he represents the English Boxing Club, Keane. The referee in charge is Mr. Paul O'Connor, 3 1.5 minute rounds.
This is 3 1.5 minute rounds. Keane Tennant, your GB champion, who I'd seen earlier the day, and I was like, he's new the height of me. I interviewed him a few months ago. He was part of Team GB for the Three Nations. He's boxing the man from Ireland, Geordie Cook. Be great experience regardless. Quick start to this bout. Keane just getting his head guard fixed. I was joking with Keane and his coaches earlier. I said, how did you manage doing? Because the weather in parts of Scotland isn't it too great right now? They said, oh, it took us about 3 days. But you can feel the energy between this one. Both big guys almost touching the ceiling. Keane having some issues again with his head guard. I think it's down to the pace of this bout. We're having a wee bit of issue with the head guard. I think they're sticking some tape. On it, safety is key. A lot of people don't consider the safety aspect of what's going on in the ring, but our referee and the amazing medical team around. Make sure that everything is right in that ring. Wee bit of confidence there from Geordie in the red. But Keane, very, very capable, very, very confident as well for a young man. I think for recollection he's about 14 or just turned 14. He was one of the first to pick up a gold medal at the GB Tri-Nations in Dundee earlier this year in the summer. Final few seconds around number one.
If your car is blocking the way you're parked on the door, please don't blocking the way for any other vehicles or emergency vehicles that can.
So that's for round number one. As I said earlier, Dastan's boxing, right, Dastan Camille, it's like the whole... He's running away. I was going to shout away because like the whole of Kurdistan is behind me. I've got I'm going to declare an interest. My Kurdish chain, which I picked up in Kurdistan way back in 2012, is around my neck. Got a lot of mates from Kurdistan. I've been there, love it. Let's pass back in the ring for round number two. So a great round there, I missed half of it. But the energy is great. As I said, interviewed Keane, great young boxer. the GB champion as it stands. I don't know about Geordie Cook in the red corner, came over from Ireland, but props to him. He's coming over to Yoker, of all places, to box on a Drum Chapel Argo Boxing Cup show. I don't know if he realises how much guts he's got to step foot in this building. We're going to go to round number 3 in just a second. And you're watching the Argo Boxing Cup home show, as I said here, in the beautiful town of Yoker, the west end of Glasgow, on JATV Live. My name is Jamie O'Neill. Here we go. Keane will be wanting to make a statement, as will Geordie. Both these guys kept the pressure on each other, kept that boxing spirit almost to the end, which is not far now. Final 10 seconds. Great work there, well done to both these guys as they celebrate in the ring. And I'll pass back in the ring to Vincent Keane for the official announcement. So I was too lazy earlier, I wrote Vince instead of Vincent. I hope he doesn't mind. Let's change that for you. There we go. I'll be back in any second.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fabulous bout to end this first half of tonight's boxing. Show your appreciation. Your referee, Mr. McDonald, brings both boxers together, the winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner,
Geordie, my man, you've just come off at Ireland, right? I don't know if you know how rough this area is, but I'm from this area, so Yoker, Drum Chapel, Argo Boxing Show, it's a tough area to come to. But you've come here, you've boxed the GB Tri-Nations champion, the gold medalist. Before I ask you how it went, tell us about yourself. What's your background? What competition, championships have you won in Ireland?
I've won the Antrums, the Ulsters and the All-Irons, but I'm also only back from the Europeans and I got a bronze. So
that's where your toughness comes through. You proved yourself already. Now you've came to not the heart of Glasgow, like the outskirts of Glasgow nearly. But what's your thoughts going through that bout?
I just done what D told me to do. Anything he says, I listen, and that's it.
So you kept the pace up. The both of you were like determined to stick in there to the end. I've interviewed Keane in the summer. I know. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 14.
That's what I mean. I was saying Keane's about 13, 14. I think he just turned 14. I was like, to be at this age and you can already see this level, you're definitely going to go far. You've got the height, you've got the ability, you've got the stamina. But where are we going to see you next?
Probably in the next All-Irelands, or I might be coming over here for the Scottish Championships. I don't know yet, but I'll know soon.
So, what's the plans tonight? You going back tonight, or are you staying for a few days?
I'm staying tonight and I'm back tomorrow. Back to Belfast. Back to Stra.
And then plans for Christmas?
Loads of food.
Put on some weight. Listen, man, thank you so much for coming there. It was a great bout. I loved it. And I'm sure I'm going to see you again. But enjoy this weekend. Have a safe journey back. And give a shout out to your coaches as well.
I'd like to say thank you to Dee and my dad for pushing me to do everything I can. And he kept me up with fitness. And without him, I wouldn't be here right now.
Proud, my man. Be safe, yeah, take care of you. Right, guys, that's it for part number 1. The first half of the Argo Boxing Cup home show here at the Albion and Yoker. My name is Jamin Hill. I can't believe we're only... I think we've got maybe 5 bouts left after the break. You can hear Vincent Keane, he's doing red and black behind me. So I'm going to take a wee break, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, because it's not live. I'm not going to have people searching the comments asking, oh, when's it restarting? Because it's literally going to be as quick as this. Yo, hello, welcome back to the Argo Boxing Cup home show here at the Albion and Yoker. My name is Jimmy, you're watching JATV Live. If you're a subscriber, you're seeing this first. And if you're not a subscriber, why not? It's $3.49, man. Just, it's like you buy me a roll and chips or something. Let's pass back bout number 10. Vincent Keane's in the ring.
The sponsor for this is Kilpatrick Payloads and Eco Heat Systems. Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 10 is an elite contest boxed over 3 3-minute rounds. The sponsors for this is Kilpatrick Payloads and Eco Heat Systems. Let's introduce you to the boxer. Boxing out of the red corner. He wears a black shirt with a white trim. He represents the D Unit Boxing Club. He is Liam Henry. Facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black shorts with a silver trim. He represents the Argo Boxing Club. Robert! Your referee in charge, Mr. Tim Smith, 3 3-minute rounds.
So you go, guys, welcome back. Bout number 10, got Robert Taylor in the blue corner and Liam Henry in the red. Your referee is Jim Smith. What's our referee? Now let's go with round number 1.
Just box over! Just box over! Just box over!
This is when the crowd starts to get lively.
Box over! Just box over! Let's fucking go! Just box over! Just box over! That's it, son! Box over!
So Robert was one of the first boxers I seen when I came out in the building tonight. Both big lads.
Just box, son!
Fast start there, Robert. Nice left to the face.
That's it, Robert! Box, son! Box!
That's what that from Leo. These guys almost touching the ceiling.
Box over! Box over! Fucking box over!
Nice shot from Liam as he forces Robert back. Robert just needs to get back into that routine, throwing the left, leading with his left, falling up in the right. But Liam throwing big shots, really forcing the pace of this bout.
Pick him up, Robert! Pick him up! Get up! Get stairs, Liam! Get stairs! Get stairs!
That's shot there from Robert in the blue. Robert Taylor from Argo, boxing up in front of his home crowd. Trying to get his momentum behind him. The D units, Liam Hendry in the red. Try to close any space between them, Jim Smith. I think the first time in the bout he's tried to intervene, or he's had to intervene, rather. Nice left right there from Liam. See blocks, but comes back at him from Robert. He's very focused. If you can see Liam's eyes, I don't think you can for this angle, but you can see the focus in his eyes as he's firing these shots. Very accurate with a lot of them. Documents coming back. Robert been forced back in the back foot, but he has got great head movement. Try to use the ring space when he can, but he's up against the ropes again. Needs to really get out there to be sidestep. And that's it in the bell. Great first round for both boxers. Well done to the both. For me, I think the accuracy came from the red corner. Robert just needs to take a wee breath, come back and really take charge of the next round. He's got this home crowd momentum behind him. Don't know if you've heard some of the fans, some of the support that he's got, but it's you can feel it. But still all to play for. We've got 2 rounds left as we go back in the ring for round number 2 here at Argo Boxing Cup Home Show. You're watching JTV Live. My name is Jamie O'Neill. If you can support us, subscribe online. JTV Live's Facebook channel. $3.49 a month. We'll also announce a winner of a competition, which for the life of me I can't remember what it was. Here we go, round number 2. Your referee is Jim Smith.
Please move back from the ring, give the officials room to work. Please move back to the ring. The supervisor will not start the next round until you move back from the ring. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, over the top! Over the top! Help to the top! Over the top! Again! Again! Order! Order!
Robert now trying his best to pick up some points. But Liam changing up these combinations. Big right to the stomach there from Liam as Joe Smith intervenes. Liam again with the combinations, moving from head to body, throwing these big shots, accurate big shots, big right there, second right, third right. Robert needs to get himself out of that corner, use that ring space. As Liam throws a left, tries to fall on the right. What a great bout this is to watch. Nice work here from Robert as he tries to take charge of this round. That's Liam. Just take a wee breathe, voice. It's right up in Robert's face still. It's almost like a spark. Still big shots coming from Robert. It's making it difficult for supporters have been wanting to keep a distance for the ring. They've seen events paused. Big right there from Liam, just on the belt. Wow, another tough round coming for these guys. You can see there the combinations that are coming from Liam. Tough lefts and rights landing. Robert, to give him his due, is trying to keep up with that, try to match it when and where he can. But I just think for me, Liam has found that success more often. Big power shots. At times when he's had to take a breather, he's still in Robert's face and just being ready to see an opening. But great work. The noise you hear is Dastan is ready to take the ring next. And our Kurdish friends, brothers, sisters are here to support him. Here we go with the third and final round. Bout number 10. As Liam Hendry from D Unit in the red corner, Robert Taylor from Argo Boxing Club in the blue. Some of the crowd will lose their voice. Big right, fall by a left, and an uppercut from Liam. He's been relentless. Again, right in Robert's face as Robert tries to throw these jabs, try to put some distance between him and his opponent. Jim Smith getting involved again. Swan and Liam. I don't think it's going to matter because I think Liam has been consistent. Great power boxer. He has been throughout these 3 rounds. Throws a very tight right hand that been very accurate. Big shots there again. Referee Jim Smith just getting involved. We're not getting to the stage in a bout where the boxers really need to dig deep to get in past that final line. Liam again mixing it up. Robert's taking some harsh shots. We're going to get a count now. Jim Smith restarts this bout as Liam tries to start back where he left off. And that's it for this bout. Well done to both these guys who showed great courage to stay there right to the very end. We're going to pass back to Vincent Keane in the ring for the official announcement. Great work to get us back after the interval. The next one is going to be a belter, I can tell you that.
Well done, Liam! Yes, Queen!
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic way to start the second part of the evening. An absolutely marvellous bout there. Once again, show your appreciation for both these boxers. Your judges' scorecards are in, and the winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Ladies and gentlemen, it takes 2 to make a fantastic bout, so show your appreciation for his opponent, Robert Taylor.
Liam, great performance in that ring. How are you feeling?
Brilliant. First fight back in a good while, so buzzing. Hard fight. He's a good fighter, Robert, so I've sparred with him in previous years. So
you kind of had an idea what to expect getting in?
I never knew what to expect at all. So it's been 4 or 5 years since I last sparred with him. So both of us have been on and off for boxing. So both of us are just back, even match up. So.
I was saying there throughout the rounds, you had these great power shots, very close and sharp rights that were landing, and the accuracy was amazing. What was going through your mind through the rounds?
Just take my time, box cover, but sometimes you get kind of caught up in the moment. So that's my first show, kind of close to home. So I was excited, I was nervous. So I think maybe that got the better of me.
Bro, I think you've done amazing, man. I can't wait to see you again, honestly. Before I go to the next fight, what's your plans for the rest of the weekend, Christmas?
Chill out with the family. Just maybe take over a wee run or two and see what I want to do with my coach. So. Nothing planned, see how it goes.
I'll see you in the new year, but until then, well done, my man.
Fight number 11 is a league contest, box number 3 3-minute rounds, sponsored by Moyer Fabrications. This introduces you to your boxers. Boxing out of the red corner, he represents the McGroy Boxing Club. He is Wesson and Leard. Facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, representing the North Glasgow Boxing Club. He is Dustin Camille.
Good luck to John McKenna with this one. Get Wasim, the Western District champion, versus Dustin Camille back in the ring. He's got about 100 people here supporting him. But I've got massive love and respect for both these guys. This is going to be an absolute showdown. I can't wait. Let's just get into round number 1. So Dastan is a very experienced, confident boxer. As I said, Wasim has just won the Western District Elite Championship. Does Dastan have any ring rust? I don't think so, but Wasim, I'm pretty sure, can match at least the stamina. Nice work there from Wasim. But Dastan trying to take control, trying to force Wasim back. Wasim using that ring space very, very nicely. As he tries to throw in some sharp shots. Dastan closes in. Nice left there landing. You're going to hear it each time Dastan lands a blow. This crowd go mental. Wasim on the back foot, but still gets space to make an impact. Nice head movement, lighter on his toes. Dastan front that big right landing. The head. Dastan has been coaching in North Glasgow in the last few years. Been mentoring some of the younger boxers coming through. You can see that Wasim has that height advantage, but Dastan has the power. Wasim needs to keep the distance, pick up some points when he can. There we go, Wasim forcing Dastan back in the ropes. Dastan needs to get out there, but sometimes that's where Dastan works best. Lures his opponent in, and then tries to throw those pebble shots. John McKenna keeping a close eye in the action here. Big shots come from Dastan as he tries to keep Wasim back. Final few seconds of round number 1. Great first round there to kick us off with this bout. Hi, my wee mate Hisham, you alright? We get drums playing in the back. I'm just going to pass back the ring as we are about to go into round number 2. Wasim Abe in the red corner, Dastan Camille in the blue corner with his family and friends right behind him. Very different styles here as we've got Wasim Abe, Western District Elite Champion, just became the Western District Elite Champion less than a month ago. Dastan, who is also Western Elite and Scottish Elite Champion. And here we go, round number 2. Dastan trying again with those big power shots, forcing Wasim back. Wasim being light on his toes, trying to, even when he's close up, Wasim will find time to pick up points. There was a wee halt there as both these guys sort of sussed each other out. Big power shots there coming from Dastan Camille. Wasim, a great boxer from Rob Roy. We've seen him box plenty of times. He can adapt to who he is in the ring with. Dropped him off after a post show that he was coming supporting one of his mates. Cash Farouk drove him home. We had a great chat about boxing, about what it means to him and his family. But Dastan likewise. Younger brother Adaban Camille. The man from Kurdistan. As I said, great role model and mentor in North Glasgow. You've got the likes of Stephen Ferguson boxing out of there. Difference in styles. John McKenna get involved. Big left right there coming from Wasim. Dastan has done a lot of sparring, will get up close and personal when he can. But who will come out on top of this bout? As I said, I've got a lot of love and respect for both these guys. Recently, the boxers that Wasim and Abe's been boxing have been at that elite level. And now Dastan has came back to prove a point, make a name for himself. And he's doing it here at the Argo Boxing Cup home show. I've no idea how the officials are going to be scoring this. I've seen quick fire shots coming from Wasim. From those left and rights when he can try to pick up points. And then we'll get Dastan, who's throwing these big power shots, taking a lot out of his opponent. And then we've got the drums playing in between the round, supporting Dastan. We're going to pass back in the ring for round number 3, about number 11. Dastan Camille in the blue corner, Wasim Abe in the red. Former champion versus current champion. The stakes are high. Here we go, third and final round. Rob Roy versus North Glasgow. Wasim Abe in the red corner, Dastan Camille in the blue corner. John McKenna, the man in charge of the action in the ring. Here we go with round number 3. Said it before, Wasim will adapt to who he's in the ring with, but Dastan also has that experience, being in the ring, been teaching, been sparring. He won't back down. He's not a guy that has any fear. But then again, neither has Wasim and Abe. A Rob Roy boxer, one of the biggest clubs in Scotland. Plenty to spar with in his gym. Big names that come out of his gym. UK champions, Scottish champions, European champions, world champions. Told you this one would be a belter. They're getting tangled up. It's getting to a point, this bout, where we're going to see tiredness slowly keep in. These guys know there's not a lot left. Need to dig deep. Get across that finish line. Nice work there from Wasim and Abe. He's not just boxing Dastan in the ring, he's boxing everyone that's in his corner. Nice work there, you see Wasim, but Dastan, nice counter. Final 10 seconds of round number 3, and then we will have a winner of this absolute belter about here at the Argo Boxing Cup home show between Wasim and Abe, current Western District champion, versus Dastan Camille, former champion. Let's pass back to the ring for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, what about that? Two fantastic boxers, what an absolutely brilliant bout. Again, worth the entrance money alone just to see that. Once again, show your appreciation for both these boxers. A fabulous player. Your referee, Mr. McKenna, brings both boxers together. The winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner!
Johnny Dastan, Bashi, Bash on Smash. Yo, man, what about, man? What about? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. That's what I'm here to do, is give people a show. These people have paid money to see good fights, and I like to put that on. Because I'm not in it for money, I'm not in it for fame. I'm here to give people a good fight, and they go at the end of the day, and they're talking about it.
So we've seen Mane just won the Western District final. He's the Western District League champion. You're a former champion yourself. What were you thinking before you came in?
Honestly, it didn't matter who it was. I was versing. I was going to give him my all, and that's what I was here for, and that's what I delivered. Maybe I could have done a wee bit more, practice some other stuff, but I was happy. I was happy.
You get your family, your friends. We heard them. They were playing drums in between. They waited most of the night to see you.
More to come. And this was for William McClellan. This is the man. I owe this man so much. Him, Joko, Alan Gary, Alan Hamilton. These guys have put countless hours of their time into me and developing what I am today.
So I know you've got younger nephews. Adam, where?
My nephew.
Adam.
Yeah.
Johnny Adam. Bashi. What, are you happy with your uncle?
Yeah.
Is he a good fighter?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight next?
He's going to be the future champ. He's going to be the
where are we going to see you next?
I'm going down weight. I'm keep going down weight. This was, just to keep me in. But I've got my eye on March, the Scottish Championship. That's what I got my eye on.
And I'll see you there. That's it. I'll see you in between. Thanks so much. Just pass.
Thank you very much.
Hi Atom, shout shad, go have a nice rest. Don't party too much.
No worry.
Alright.
I can work tomorrow.
Take care, man.
Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out of the red corner, wearing the red shorts with the white trim. He represents the Mercia ABC. He is Harvey Howe. His opponent facing him across the ring in the white and yellow shorts, representing the Argo Boxing Club, Patrick Payton.
So we go Patrick Payton and Harvey House, Argo Boxing Club. And Mercia Boxing Club, we go round number 1, Paul O'Connor in the ring. A nice first round there. Bit of frustration there coming from Patrick. He's getting nice clean shots moving in and out. His opponent, Harvey House in the red corner. Staying on the back foot, but trying to lash out when he can. I see Patrick's brother Peter just on the other side of the ring, watching on. Got a bit of a clash here between these two boxers. Patrick sticking to that game plan. Very comfortable in the ring. Final 10 seconds of round number 2 now. Nice second round there. I think it's maybe a bit still auto play for. I mean, Patrick, I've seen him when they try and find opponents. It does mean that they're exploring everywhere they can to find good 50-50 opponents. Eddie's done a good job tonight, the Argo head coach. He was shortlisted for Coach of the Year at the Scottish Boxing of the Year Awards. We've got one more round left. It's passed back in the ring for the third and final round here. Patrick Payton in the blue corner and Harvey House in the red. See the Harveys adapting to Patrick. Look, Patrick himself, as I said, very comfortable in the ring. If he needs to switch it up, change tactics, he will. Nice work there from Harvey. Patrick tries to close down, pick up some points in the body. Both lads getting separated now by the referee. Very good matchup, but both boxers need to just be careful, not waiting too long. Blue corner just fixing, I think it was Gum Shield. Now these both guys going at it. One thing that I love watching about Patrick is just the composure that he has. And then you can see that Harvey knows what he needs to do to try and close any gap that there is in the minds of these officials. But Patrick always keeps his composure, doesn't he lose his calm. Final few moments around number 3, and then we'll have a winner here for bout number 12 of the Argo Boxing Cup Home Show. I'm going to pass back to Vincent Keane in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, another fabulous contest. Once again, show your appreciation for both these boxers. Fabulous fight there. Your referee, Mr. O'Connor, brings both boxers together. Your judges' scorecards are in. And the winner on a 3-2 split decision. In the blue corner, Deco. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for his opponent, Harvey Howes. Boxing from Harker. Albion and AM dental therapists. Let's introduce you to your boxer. Boxing out of the right corner. He represents Middlesbrough Boxing Club. He is Harker. His opponent facing him across the ring in the blue corner, representing the Argo Boxing Club. He is Moyer.
There you go.
Referee in charge, Mr. Jim Smith. 3 3-minute rounds.
Kenzie Moyer in the blue corner, Aaron Harker in the red. Going out round number 1. Kenzie, I think, has had to put on weight for this bout since we've seen him a few weeks ago as he became Western District Elite Champion. Aaron Harker from Middlesbrough said it before his no came up for a laugh. From what I understand, it's for a club where there's plenty of sparring opportunities, plenty of boxers there. They've got this nice straight jab, you've seen it earlier with Payton Zamin, who picked up a win against Freeman from Irvine Elite. Mackenzie, it's a boxer I've seen grow in the last few years. Don't know if I told you a lot, but I'm a Jim Chapel boy myself. This is a nice tough opponent for Kenzie at his home show. As I said, Kenzie, he's no scared to bounce about the weights a bit, come up weight, lose weight, sometimes at very short notice. Nice work there as Kenzie attempts to take charge in this round. We can see Aaron Harker, very, very capable boxer. The Middlesbrough team up here on a quiet, you can hear them from all corners of this building. So Aaron has brought great support with him. Mackenzie is on the home soil, in front of his home crowd. Kenzie's one of these boxers where he's outside the ring, very calm, composed, very relaxed. Just likes to get in there and box. Final 10 seconds around number 1. Kenzie making a very technical finish there. Great work there, I think very, very close. And I'm not being biased, I'm a Jim Chapel boy and I know and admire Kenzie, but I think possibly just edging it. In the meantime, how you doing, gangster boy?
I'm all good, mate, all good.
Just on your bout, I tried to grab you just before you went in the back, but you obviously had people to thank for coming out and supporting you. But how do you think it went?
A bit scrappier than I would have liked, but it's a win, that's the main thing in it.
I was saying through the rounds that it was a nice challenge for you, but I think where he was trying harder to pick up the points, you kind of kept your composure. Was that your game plan going through it?
I just keep calm, stick to the game plan. Obviously he's a top English boy, so it's not going to go your own way the full 3 rounds, and last round I had to dig deep and get the win.
So plenty of support here, but what's the plans for the rest of the weekend? Celebrating?
Chill out, going out with my mates tomorrow, and that's it. Chill out for Christmas, that's it.
Right, my man, we're going to pass back in the ring, but I'll catch up with you after the new year. Take care of you. Both these guys really pushing the limits. Kenzie finding these big power shots. And trying still to stay with these straight jabs. Another great matchup between these two. Kenzie needs to keep that momentum in there. Big sharp right there from Aaron. I think another very, very close round. I'm trying to see who's picking up points. You know, where I'm seeing it for both. Mackenzie, nice use of the ring there. We sidestep to the right, we swivel round and in front of that big right. Aaron with the straight left, double jab. Blocking left back was, but he's not blocking everything. Neither is Kenzie, to be honest. Very, very close this. But there are 3 points picked up. Mackenzie, and then, wow. Great bout this is. It is a great matchup. I said before, sometimes it's difficult for some boxers to find opponents. Give them their dues, the guys come up from Middlesbrough. Kenzie is on home soil. I think still ought to play for going into round number 3. I think it is very, very close. I said I'm trying not to be biased, but I'm all looking out for when Kenzie's picking up points, and I'm seeing the points being picked up. But I was a bit quiet there because I was trying to watch when Aaron's picking up points, and equally I'm seeing him picking up points. So God knows what the officials around the ring are seeing. We've got 5 points of view here other than mine, which doesn't count. Let's go back in for round number 3, third and final round. And then we'll get one more bout after this. We go final round of a great bout. Aaron Harker from Middlesbrough. He's starting off fast against Kenzie Moyer from Drumchapel, who for me just over the years has shot up out of nowhere. And he is in the makings of becoming this great elite athlete. But to prove for himself, he's going to have to go against boxers like Aaron. One thing I have noticed with boxers and the away team is that they seem to be trying a bit harder, a bit more desperate, trying to pick up those points. I spoke there with Patrick Payton And I noticed that he was a bit calmer, a bit more relaxed. But Kenzie is a very, very chilled out guy until he gets in that ring. He's doing great to stay in this bout and keep the momentum going. Nice head movement, and he's from those big rights he just landed. Aaron is not giving up though, pushing back. God knows how this is going to be seen by the officials. Kenzie's got a nice wee duck and throw there. So he ducks, then throws a big right, but Aaron is picking up points, I can see it. He's landing nicely. Not long left in this bout. Your referee, Jim Smith, one-star referee, in charge of the action, keeping a close eye on it. We've got one more bout after this for the main event here at Argo Boxing Cup Home Show on JATV Live. Very, very close bout. Right now, Aaron is trying to pick up as many points as he can as this is getting very close. Kenzie needs to try and find a way to get those points back as he is doing push back. Using that ring space, throwing those big shots. Wow, these guys are going toe to toe. Can he be long left? These two guys go for it, these two boxers in the ring. They are feeling it now. Big shot there from Kenzie. Nice response from Aaron. Final 10 seconds of round number one as these two guys unload and unleash. I keep saying it's like the Alex Arthur and Robert McNulty final in the elites. Wow, what a bout. Probably could have, I'm going to say a line for Craig Stephen, could have topped the bill anywhere in the country. We'll pass back to Vincent Keane in the ring. The official announcement between Aaron Harker and Kenzie Moyer here at the Argo Boxing Cup Home Show in Yoker, Glasgow.
Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely fantastic out there. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, show your appreciation for both these boxers. Absolutely. Your referee, Mr. Smith, getting both boxers together. Your judges' scorecards are in. And in a 4-1 split decision, the winner in the red corner, Argo! Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your applause going for Kenzie Moyer. Thank you. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, ringside. They're always here. This is the main event. This is where we come to witness. This is where we come to fight. This is for the glory. Bout number 14 is a league contest, boxing for 3 3-minute rounds, sponsored by Men Matter Scotland. This bout is sanctioned by the Western District Boxing of Scotland. Your supervisor, Mr. Stone, the doctor at ringside, Dr. Henderson. And when the action starts, the man in charge of the Eagle 1-star, Mr. McGarvey. Let's introduce you to your boxers. Boxing out of the red collar, he wears the black shorts with the white trim. He represents the John Chapel Boxing Club. He is Jordan McGarvey. Facing him across the ring with the green shorts with the black and red trim. He represents the Argo Boxing Club. He is Robbie McGarvey.
This going to be an absolute belter. Drum Chapel versus Drum Chapel, Argo versus Drum Chapel Boxing Club. Robbie McGarvey and Jordan McEwen. This is going to be nuts. So here we go in the ring for the final bout of this evening. We go round number 1. Let's kick it off. So we got a big shot there from Jordan McEwen. And Robbie is on the ground. You can see the concern there that Jordan had for Robbie, but Robbie is sitting, he's comfortable. Doctor just checking him over. That'll be the end of that. It's very, very quick end to the main event. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching JATV Live's coverage of the Argo Boxing Club home show. As Robbie is back in his feet in this crowd, get behind him. So that's passed back to Vincent Keane for the official announcement in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for both these boxers. The winner by KO is the red corner, Jordan McEwen. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your applause room for his opponent, Robbie McGarvey.
Right, Jordan, main event ended very, very fast. How are you feeling?
Oh mate, the nails are gone. That was, I've obviously fought Robbie before, and it's obviously his backyard, do you know what I mean? Everybody wants him, but you always get what you want in life, do you?
Did you even have a chance to think of anything?
No, I don't think we got a chance to feel each other out, but I think maybe having the first fight together we can't know where we each other were going. But well, I don't know what to say.
I seen you had some concern there, and obviously when the medical team go in, what was your thoughts when that happened? Did you think, oh, he's got to get back up, it's going to be a count, or do you think, nah, that's it, he's finished?
Honestly, I didn't really know. I seen him get down, but I thought he'd get back up. So also, I know how tough he is. Like, I went 3 rounds with the guy, do you know what I mean? Honestly, how strong he is, how far he's came already, I thought he'd get back up and would have been gone. I didn't see that coming.
From my point of view, in a minute he went down, I sort of seen it in his eyes, even for here. But obviously the referee has to look after his safety. But where are we going to see you next?
Whenever I can. Let's just keep the ball rolling, innit? That's all I can do.
You're buzzing now just to get back in that, right?
So buzzing, so but I'm so happy to get the win. I think this whole week's been so stressful, but just to win that weight.
Because it was a big thing to come to Drum Chapel Boxing Cup home show to top the bill as the main event against Robbie. Like as you said, like obviously you had these thoughts of what it was going to be like. But did you think that was ever going to happen?
No, I think
that's the thing with boxing, man.
In the back I was nervous. I think the legs were hanging, and I don't think I've hit a sweeter punch, maybe not even in training, as hard as I've hit that. Over the moon.
So that whole weekend of nerves just sort of blasted out in one big
punch, aye, 100%.
Listen, my man, you go enjoy the weekend. Don't enjoy it too much. Have a nice Christmas and New Year, and hopefully I'll see you in the New Year's one of the tournaments. All right, my man. Thank you. Yeah. Cheers, bro. Alright guys, that's it for me. I will catch up with you very, very soon. Until then, if I don't see you before Christmas and New Year, have a good Christmas and New Year. I'll see you in the New Year. There's somebody dancing behind me. What's happening, pal? You good? No, acting shine. Guys, I'll see you later. Good night.